everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to another episode of Design Wellness. I want to thank everybody for the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. Really appreciate it. Keep showing that love. Let me know what you would like to see, if there's things that you guys would like for me to try. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm coming to you guys today to talk about my experience with Dr. Oz's 3-day detox. I came across this cleanse by a coworker of mine who also is a part of the health community or the fitness community. We were just discussing different, options for cleansing, and then she was just telling me about her experience with Dr. Oz's cleanse and the results that she had. She said that she had lost about 8 pounds, and because she had tried the green smoothie cleanse before. I know that I had mentioned to you all that I had tried it before as well, and I've never really been able to finish it out, but she said that she was tired, that she wasn't able to finish it out, but she needed to do something to, help her rid her body, to help her reset her body. So she tried this cleanse. And I went and did my own research, looked at the reviews, and they were pretty consistent with what she was telling me. And I went and looked up the smoothies myself, and everything looked pretty good. Definitely seemed like something I could do. And of course, like I said, I took a break for a while as far as, getting healthy and working out and everything. But now that I'm back on, I wanted to reset my body as well. I wanted to do something that to give me a little energy, rid my body of all the toxins and everything that were in there. I didn't want to do the green smoothie cleanse again because I feel like as of right now, I'm not disciplined enough to go at that again. And I told myself that if I was going to do it again, I was going to do it full out. So I decided to do this instead, and I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad. It's 4 smoothies a day for 3 days straight. I'm not sure if you're not supposed to snack on this as much as you would the 10-day cleanse because it's not that long. I actually replaced one of my smoothies with tuna, and I'll actually tell you which one it was here in just a little bit. Just starting off, day one, I woke up, had my green tea in the morning. Also, I had a bottle of water. I always start your day off with a glass or a bottle of water to get your system going. Had my green tea with a slice of lemon. I do per usual, been doing, so it wasn't that hard for me. And I have to say that this was probably my most favorite on this cleanse. It tasted a little tart, but the banana and the almond butter complement each other very, very well. So that was probably my favorite drink. Went down very well, just blended it up. I blended my spinach first, of course, to give it that green base. And then I just added everything else little by little. Just make sure that you blend your smoothie well, so that way it's not all clunky and stuff, because nobody likes a clunky smoothie. And you're supposed to take half of a vitamin and a probiotic. I actually included my vitamin and probiotic into my smoothie because I use sea moss gel, and sea moss gel has about 92 of the 102 minerals and vitamins that our body is made up of. I actually got mine from locally here where I'm from in Lexington, from Seneca Sunfood Sea Moss. I'm sorry, the alliteration is real. Seneca Sunfood Sea Moss. So if you're in the Lexington area, or she actually ships across the world, I'm assuming, hit her up. Seneca Sunfood Sea Moss. That was my probiotic and my vitamin on this cleanse. And I just mixed it in actually with my smoothie. I had that smoothie at about 10 a.m. and then around maybe 1 p.m. I had my lunch smoothie. I have to say, you guys, I was pleasantly surprised by this smoothie. I'm not a fan of celery by any means. I hate celery. Not a fan of cucumbers. I like pickles, but I'm not a fan of cucumbers. And I think the pineapple mixed with the apple and the lime mellowed out the taste of the celery and the cucumber, and it was actually very good. I tasted the pineapple more than I did anything else. This smoothie yields a lot of a lot of juice, a lot of water. So it helps, you know, flush out those blemishes, you know, those skin blemishes. Cucumbers, celery, you know, those types of vegetables are good for your skin. But it just tasted kind of like a sweet cinnamony smoothie, like a pineapple cinnamon flavored smoothie. Of course, just blend that up well. And then you're supposed to take the other half of your vitamin and your omega-3. Like I said, I didn't have to worry about taking the other half because I took all of my vitamin in the 1 tablespoon of sea moss gel that I put in my breakfast smoothie to help me digest everything. And then for dinner, I have to say that this was my least favorite smoothie. Oh, y'all, it was so disgusting. It had no flavor whatsoever. All you could really taste was the cayenne pepper. It had a little kick to it, but other than that, I just tried my best to get it all down on the first day. The second and third day, I did not make this smoothie. So the second day, I didn't even have a snack smoothie the second day either. The first day, I just used what was left over from my lunch smoothie to have my afternoon smoothie, and then which wasn't, like I said, a whole lot because I wasn't hungry, you know. So that's my vitamins that I took on this cleanse. First being my sea moss gel, my weight loss infused sea moss gel that I got from Seneca's Sunfood Sea Moss, and it's got Jamaican sarsaparilla, excuse my pronunciation, soursop, and burdock root along with the sea moss gel. And like I said, sea moss gel is very good for you. I'm actually going to do another video on sea moss gel and the benefits of it, so stay tuned for that. But I use this for my multivitamin and probiotic because it has a lot of benefits. It helps get your digestive tract in line, excuse me. Made it easier for me to, you know, to go bathroom, you know, number 2. So I love this stuff. Of course, I just have some regular omega-3 vitamins, that I took on this cleanse. And then this is not a part of the cleanse, but this part of the green smoothie cleanse and applied it to this cleanse to keep my bowels moving. At night, I took these Mago 7 pills with a bottle of water. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble talking today, but I took these Mago 7 pills with a bottle of water, and y'all, these pills, whew, they make you go. They make you go. So be ready. Make sure hopefully you don't have nothing to do the next day, or, you know, not a whole lot to do, because you will be using it quite often. I think I actually I'm not gonna go into too much detail on what I did during this cleanse, but yeah, these are great for just cleansing your colon. I think this is where a lot of my weight loss came from. I started the cleanse. I started off at 205. I'm sorry I didn't take any pictures of that. And then I weighed myself every day. I shouldn't have done that. Next time I will not do that. If you want to weigh yourself, go ahead. But I weighed myself just to kind of make sure I was staying on track, or just, I don't know why I did that, I guess. But anywho, I just did it. And I went from 205 to 201 in one day. And then from 201, and that was after the first day. From 201 to 198 by the time I was finished with this cleanse. So all in all, I lost a total of 7 pounds, which is great. I'm back under 200, y'all. When I finished this cleanse, the next day I did have another breakfast smoothie, or I went back to, you know, just having my regular smoothies for breakfast, and I just kind of eased myself back into regular food because I didn't want to feel sick. I just had some soup. I treated myself with Panera. I had some French onion soup and a chicken avocado melt, and it was the bomb. So worth it. So worth it. And finishing this cleanse was very good. So I have a special guest. I didn't mention this in the beginning, but my mom actually did the cleanse with me, which I really appreciate, by the way. you know, taking that stand of solidarity together as mother and daughter. And I'm just gonna let her tell you guys a little bit about her experience on this cleanse.
Let me start out by giving this disclaimer. I am not a medical professional, so I'm only just telling you my experience, the experience that I had as a 50 plus diabetic, type 2 diabetic for over 10 years. I did the cleanse and I had a really good experience. The most challenging part was trying to make sure that I didn't bottom out since I wasn't eating as much, eating totally differently. I had to change up the smoothie just a little. I had to use fruit that were higher in sugar content. As strange as that may sound, being a diabetic, but it prevented me from bottoming out since I wasn't eating as much or getting as many calories or carbs during the day. And that really made all the difference in the world. And of course, you want to be sure to check your sugar levels, especially early in the morning and before you go to bed at night. Again, the time that I was bottoming out the most was during the night in my sleep, and it would wake me up. And you have that funny feeling, most of you that are diabetics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get this swimmy type of feeling when your sugar levels are just too low. So I did that, and that took care of it. And another thing that really helped me a lot was I took Desiree's advice. And she said, just do it. I got up and I started exercising, and that made me feel so much better. You did. It made me feel so much better. And I just did it, and I'm really glad that I did. I feel so much better, and I feel motivated to do something.
I was very glad to have her do it with me because the last day I was actually we were pretty stressed out. It was a lot going on. We had received some news, and all day I didn't want to eat, and then all of a sudden when I wanted to eat, I wanted to get completely off track. I wanted to go get some real food. And my mother was like, Desiree, no, you stick to it. No, don't do that. Stick to it, because you'll be so glad that you did. And you may regret it later.
We only had a few hours left, and I knew she could do it. She was really important to her, and I just didn't want her to break it at just the 11th and a half hour and regret it. She did an excellent job.
But and I really do appreciate that. And honestly, that's going to be another video for another topic. Another video for another topic, which is stress eating, or how stress can affect your eating habits,
right.
Whether it be stress eating, emotional eating, or not eating at all. It's not healthy in any way, and you should do your best to get past that. And I was so glad, like I said, I'm just glad that I had my mom to do it with me.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
It's definitely something that I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do it maybe once a month, maybe towards the end, or every 2 months. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but it's definitely something I would do again. It was a little challenging. It had its challenges. Don't think that because it's only 3 days that it's just gonna be, Sorry guys, my mom had to go, but like I was saying, don't think that just because it's only 3 days that that it's not gonna have this challenge. Definitely something that I plan to incorporate into my regimen as far as my lifestyle change goes. I know that every time that I do it, it's going to be easier and easier, and eventually I will do that green smoothie challenge again. I know I'm just gonna knock it out the park. If you are just starting out on your journey, or you haven't had much experience with cleanses or what we call crash dieting, definitely start off with this. This is perfect for you. Like I said, it wasn't too intense, it wasn't too much. Like I said, I was in a bad mental state on the last day, but I'm still glad that I finished it out. And just remember that if I can do it, or if we can do it, you guys can too. All right, y'all be encouraged. Until next time, peace.